Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, before I proceed, I'm also on Rumble and in this social stuff here. So we got ourselves a little bit of kind of conundrum per se. A few days or weeks ago, China announced like their in-house manufacturing CPU stuff here, but it seems that that this is just basically kind of rebranded, rebadged Intel, usually around 10th generation iCore 3 and iCore 5. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, and it's not. Basically, what I think they are trying to do here, because if I remember correctly, usually when Intel or any company sends manufacturing orders to some kind of chips, especially to China, they usually tend to get the kind of the IP, or at least they have like the information of what they are making. And I suppose that this kind of thing, it's not a thing that is okay or not. I think it's kind of legal, as long as I suppose that any selling of these CPUs, Powerstar, Intel gets their cut, I suppose. Because from what I can gather, this information here, these chips are for to sell in like in systems, in complete systems. So it's not to sell in the DIY market, retail system. So I don't know how this is going about, but the fact that out of nowhere China starts to make their own in-house CPUs out of nowhere with this kind of precision. Usually it's not what it seems to be, and we managed to see that at least the information that a lot of people, I don't know, Geekbench. I don't know how they get a hand on this kind of CPU, but as you can see, it's Power Leader, whatever it is, which is supposedly, I don't know what it is, but I think it's Powerstar here, the CPU here, the name of the CPU, but it is codenamed Comet Lake, which is the 10th generation CPU from Intel. It's kind of weird, but don't be fooled. If you see one of these out in the wild, don't buy it, because possibly it's not meant to be sold in the DIY market. We got the news here. AMD RX 7600. It's already discounted, like 1 day after launch. These prices in euros are always with the tax. That's why they are always more expensive than the North American prices, because they are always taken. This is always the final price. In North America, of course, you have to add the tax, and I suppose they do it without taxes, because then each state, I think, has their own tax, plus the federal tax. I think it's how it works. I'm not sure, but since we already been discounted like $20, 20%, 20 euros discount. In Spain, this is like a big one, a big seller. The Spanish Cool Mod, I think it's one of the big sellers in Spain. But we are going to start to see immediately, like in the space of 1 or 2 months, more this kind of discounts. I saw some the Murlow's Dead channel stuff. I think the 7600 is moving quite okay-ish, around the expected in terms of volume, but for the 60i it's a shit show. Of course, it's for the price that GPU, it's should be around the same price that the 7600 is. But this is not a good GPU. I think the in terms of revenue, basically with this kind of launches, AMD in terms of GPU market or gaming market, for the DIY market, it's kind of the same, on par with NVIDIA in terms of revenue. But NVIDIA is taking a bigger hit on on the year-to-year profits. I don't know if it is profits but they're taking a bigger hit, like in the gaming market, like 38% year on year. They took a big hit, while AMD still only lost like around 6%. I will leave a link on the Moore's Law that video, so you can have a better idea what's happening, which means that the fact that NVIDIA is trying to be greedy, even though they had like the, I don't know, 20% or 30% on the stock market evaluation, whatever it is. It's like it's similar to the crypto thing here. They are trying to get on the ride of the AI stuff here, and they are still I think they are putting like the kind of the same wafers they do, the 4090s to the 4070s. They are trying to dispatch them to AI GPU stuff here, which shows that they are trying to all in on that, but they forget that the gaming revenue from the gamers, it's like the second after the data centers. Gaming revenue, it's the second most where they get their profits and everything. Sorry, but yeah, basically this is it. I'll leave a link on that video. Also, we got some discounts on the AMD CPU 7000 CPUs. The best deal that I can see is the 7800X 3D. It's like 40% off or something like that, or 50% on Micro Center. So if you are in the United States and you're near a Micro Center, this is one of the ones to get. There is also the X variants. I think the best deal here is the 7700X with a kit of 32 gigabytes of memory kit. I don't know the clocks on this one, but it's 6000 speed, like $300. I think it's a very good deal. Still on Micro Center. Just go to their site and check, and if they have like extra discounts, they all can be. There is also some for motherboards if you buy a motherboard here, but yeah, they are very discounted. They are going full on the AM5 not platform, but at least the CPUs, and with some memory deals, which is good, which means that the DDR5 is lowering their prices in the overall market. But yeah, it's good to see. Yeah, regarding the 7800, it's like 30% off, like flat 30%. Then you have like also an additional $20 off if you buy a compatible AM5 motherboard. Yeah, that's why the price can be dropped for this CPU for $100 if you buy an AM5 motherboard. I suppose they have, I don't know if they have specific motherboards, they have the discount on if you buy that board also. But yeah, it's good deals overall. The prices are being lowered. Not, I think 1 month and a half, give or take, the 7800X 3D. But yeah, the good deals if you are near Micro Center. The rest is screwed. We got some gaming news. The Last of Us multiplayer game, it's pushed back. I find it funny because they are funny. I don't know if this is going to ever be revealed to PC. I suppose so, but still, they delayed this multiplayer game, and there is like an update. Jason Schreier works now in Bloomberg's. I think Bungie reportedly evaluates various live service at Sony's first-party studios. That's why they basically, one of the reasons they did the acquisition of an extraordinary amount of $3.6 billion, because they have like Destiny and everything. They always have like they are always very on multiplayer games, and yeah, that's they usually try to evaluate, and they basically the report it doesn't manage to keep players engaged over time, which is not good for a multiplayer game. If you don't have gamers engaged, the game is dead. But yeah, this is a kind of funny news. So they are going for a multiplayer game. They are trying to go off the wave of the series and the remake of the first game. Yeah, this is not going well. They have to delay this until they get it right. At least it's the message they got through to us. Also, new Wulong Fallen Dynasty update supposedly adds DLSS, FSR2, and Intel stuff there. I always got some trouble announcing this, and they are aware of GPU launch fixes, because I think in NVIDIA GPUs, if you don't have NVIDIA DLSS active, it crashes the game. I don't know. Sorry, still a little bit sore of the lungs here from the cold like a few days ago. But yeah, this is okay. Let's see how it goes. The game, I think it's pretty good, but it's the performance stuff here with these games this year. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we had like the PlayStation Showcase. I made a video with my main takeaway from that showcase of what I liked more. And supposedly there was a lot of stuff that wasn't shown. The things that weren't shown supposedly will give enough content for another showcase. And supposedly there is like an announced AAA PC port that supposedly is going to release in July, at least to this rumor here. I don't know which game it is. Forbidden West, I don't know how long it was launched in PS5 to, I don't know if it is like 12 months ago or 18 months ago. Usually it's kind of the windows when they launch the PC ports here. Probably Ghost of Tsushima. It's a very good game, and it sold well on PS5. I think this one, it's like a very good game to bring to PC. But yeah, it's a rumor. I don't know if they're going to make by the end of the summer another showcase, because they are being selling well, the PS5s, after the shortage is being resolved. We'll have to wait and see. It's just a rumor, so it is what it is. I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, it's still 67% off, ends of 29th of May, so around 2 days to buy. We got Dead Space Remake, 20% off, not much, but it's a discount, ends again in 29th of May. We got the free game, okay, thank you for loading up page. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, free on Epic Game Store. And we got this good deal, Mutineer Zero Road to Eden Deluxe Edition, $17 or $18. It's 60% off. This is the Deluxe Edition, which has the DLC they launch. Where is it? Yeah, includes Mutineer and Seed of Evil DLC. You have other editions, but doesn't bring any of the DLC, which is the main thing to buy this game with. Miasma Chronicles has like kind of mixed reviews, I think. I think the main gripe is the price of the game of Miasma Chronicles. If it is like around $30-something, I think it's a better deal. But at the moment you have this one, it's kind of similar in the gameplay, how it goes. And the way it plays, it's very, very, very similar. Of course, it's an older game, but I think it's a very, very good game. I played this game. I managed to snag it in Epic Games, I think, almost a year ago or something like that, and I managed to play it. But I play it on low settings. I managed to play very, very, because of the laptop. It was very, very finicky. But I like the story and the gameplay mechanics there. But yeah, not much happening. I'm going to wrap up with my GoGetFundMe for me to upgrade my PC to get better, more content for my private clients and start doing some video stuff for them. And of course, in my free spare time, doing the daily videos with better quality, getting some scripted content for me to get some deep dives here and there, and resume my gameplay series, and probably doing some live streams in the future. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.